Oh, it's a late start, but that's fine. Oh, so welcome to Xenoblade Chronicles. Whew, so much to say about this game. So let's start with the basics. By now you've probably heard the story, but let's see. But once upon a time there was you could call it a drought of sort. Ooh, look at that scenery of video games for the Wii. I mean, the Wii U was on its way out. Um, the Wii hadn't had like any significant releases for like a year, and also, hello, Michael. Uh, True, Michael does know about geezers. Oh, I see. Scenario has followed me. Hello, Scenario. Alright, so where was I? Yeah, there was a kind of a drought of games for the Wii. And then Wii owners had heard that there were a few games. Some RPGs coming out. There were Pandora's Tower, The Last Story, and Xenoblade Chronicles, which is what we have here. Right, so fans, Wii owners, at least in America, they were hoping that they would bring these games over here. But Nintendo of America said no. They decided it wouldn't be worth the investment. Meanwhile, Nintendo of Europe was like, hey, we'll do it. No problem. So they went and localized the games, all three of them. Xenoblade Chronicles, what we have here. So they all have like British voice acting, which is really nice. And then fans in America were like, yo, Nintendo of America, what the fuck? The work is already done. It's in English now. Just let us have it, please. There's even a fan letter writing campaign called Operation Rainfall. And you better believe I took part in that. And against all odds, it actually worked. Nintendo of America finally ported it to the Wii. Or to America. They brought it to the States. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm tripping over my own words here. And Xenoblade Chronicles is far and away the biggest standout of the three. Did Chuka Conroy LP it? I honestly didn't know that. Anyway, I wanted to double check my options here, because, let's see. I am going to keep the voices in English. Do I want to adjust any of these? Probably not. Automatic. Okay, perfect. Anyway, yeah, this was the big game to come out of those three. I mean, it got a couple of sequels, got representation in Smash, whereas The Last Story, which does seem pretty good, didn't get quite the attention. Pandora's Tower, I don't think I've ever even seen it. I don't even know what it looks like. So, but that's enough. That's enough of a forward, I think. Shulkin Smash is he is tricky. He does have a gimmick, but I don't think I've ever really made it work either. Anyway, it's enough preamble. Let's get to it. Brand new game. I'm gonna try not to talk over the cutscenes, but it does have subtitles, so if I do, it's fine. You know, once the cutscenes actually load.
Long ago, the world was nothing more than an endless sea, cloaked in a boundless sky, reaching as far as could possibly be imagined. Then two great titans came into existence. The Bionis and the Mechonis. The Titans were locked in a timeless battle. Until at last, only their lifeless corpses remained. Eons have passed. Now, our world, this vast land stretching across the remains of the Bionis, is under attack from a relentless force known as the Mechon.
Retreat! Retreat! Get away from me! Retreat! No, retreat! The Mecon's unknown! No! No!
They're advancing down our weak right flank. For a bunch of soulless machines, they seem to know a thing or two. But we'll see.
Dunban, we've been given the order to retreat. We're pulling back the line to Colony 6. That's where we'll set up the last line of defense.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Any more time spent hanging around here, and we're done for.
Count me in. We gotta get out of here.
Or we can stay and fight.
What?
We may die if we take a stand here, but staying gives us the chance to change our destinies. We have the Monado. With this, the future is ours for the taking.
Stupid beast. Your body can't take any more of the Monado. I can tell by just looking at you.
Getting short-sighted in your old age, Dixon. I'm fine. Don't worry, I'm still in control.
I should have known I couldn't talk sense into a beast. Let's do this. I'm going with you. You'll need someone to drag your corpse on.
As long as you think you've still got the strength in you, old man.
Oi, you two! We've been ordered to pull back! I'm leaving!
Well, I say you're coming with us. What would we do without those?
The enemy's second wave! It's approaching!
It's now or never, Dunban. Let's show them what we've got. We'll give them a warm Hom's welcome.
Acknowledged.
Yeah! Ha! What are they trying to prove? I'm not throwing my life away. No point dying in some godforsaken field. Nothing for it. I'll have to use Dunban as a decoy. That should give me time to escape.
Okay, so I know that was minutes ago, but what was neat, Michael? I'm curious. In the meantime, I'm gonna kind of blitz through these tutorials because, well, I know how this game handles pretty well. If anyone has any questions, feel free. Excuse me. Okay. Alright. So, what we're going to start off with now is trying to fill this talent gauge. That generally fills with auto attacks. Then I'm going to enchant my allies here. So the idea here is that the Mechon here are completely invulnerable to normal weaponry, and it takes enchantment from the Monado. You can see sometimes a little one will pop up, and that's an ally trying to attack. Let's see. What is it? During the battle, there's absolutely no plant life on the Bionis. Oh, that is pretty neat. I wasn't looking that closely. I didn't think of that.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Let's see. What else can I say? Hey Tia, did I say I was going to start tomorrow? I didn't. I could have sworn I always said Tuesday. Let's see. Well, don't worry. All you've missed is the premise, which is that two titans fought a long time ago,
You've got to be kidding.
and eons have passed,
Looks like the Mechon are hell-bent on taking us out.
and now these things called the Mechon are trying to
Let's even the odds a bit.
kill all the
heard
Hans,
him.
the humans.
Dixon, Munka, let's do this.
The only way the humans stand a chance is with the power of the Monado, which is that lightsaber, for lack of a better term.
I ain't going down that easily.
Sunvan, you alright? What does it look like? I'm still good to go.
Guess even a hero's got to reach his limit eventually.
Munka, what are you doing? That way is...
Sorry, brothers. Hate to drop this on you, but it's the Monado they're after. So have fun keeping them occupied for me. I'm getting the hell out of here.
Munka, you dirty...
Now, don't worry. I'll organize your funerals. Well, see you, boys.
Wait!
So Mumkar is kind of a prick.
If this is a joke, it ain't funny. Looks like this is it. At least we know our luck can't get any worse from here.
Sunvan, Dixon, take care of the survivors.
Dumban, what are you playing at?
Those idiots. I'll just come and get the Monado when everything's quieted down a bit. That thing's gonna be mine! Oh no, please! No!
And Mumkar just got his karma.
If you think the Hops, the people of Bionis, are just waiting here for you to pick us off, you are sorely mistaken.
And then Tia, for your benefit, since you missed earlier, the game just starts right in the middle of that battle with no real introduction to those characters other than, well, they're fighting, and it's a losing battle, but they're still doing their best. But that was a year before everything, the main game takes place.
A mech on M71. I bet I can use its optical system to align one of the anti-air batteries. Oh, no good. It's broken. The joint section. It's buckled. It's completely useless. Ugh. Huh? An M69!
Nice.
Its armor would be perfect for making a shield. If I can just get it off, I should be able to... Shoot! Right. It's not a mechon. It's just a crabble. It was using the mechon armor as a shell.
I'll lure it away and top it. When it's down, use your arcs to finish it off.
Alright, so now we're going to start to see a little bit of the central mechanic. What's generally your goal in every battle.
I'm feeling it.
Ryan wants to topple it, so what we're going to do first
We can definitely do this.
is we're going to break its stance. And, oh wow, it just went down pretty fast. You can't use your special moves all the time. They do have cooldowns. You have your regular skills. No, excuse me. You have your regular arts. Those just cool down over time. Your talent art, which is always your big icon in the middle, will fill up with basic attacks.
I'm feeling it. Now it's right time.
That was telling me about positional advantage. That is a thing. I'm not even going to bother.
Thanks, Ryan. That was a close one.
Man, what were you doing wandering off by yourself? Stay where I can keep an eye on you. It's pretty dangerous outside of the colony. There are all kinds of monsters.
Yeah, but thanks to you, we got its shell. Everyone in the colony is going to be really happy.
I'm more worried about you than the shell.
Yep.
Oh, whatever. Knowing what you're like, at least you'll make a decent weapon out of it. This scrap driver's excellent.
I just learned by watching Dixon make weapons.
Of course, Dunban's weapon still beats them all.
The Monado. I hope I can figure out the secret of its power one day.
You will, Shulk. Anyway, we better get back to the colony. If I'm late for drills again, old Square Tash is gonna kill me.
Square Tash? Oh, the Defense Force Colonel. He's pretty scary.
Tell me about it.
Sorry, I didn't mean for you to come all the way out here during your break.
Don't worry about it. Let's get back.
Alright, so I guess there's kind of a lot there. More than I could explain while it was going on. Yeah, menu. Review tutorials, I can get updates, blah blah blah. So generally what you'll want to do in most battles is use break to get the enemy stance weakened, which sets them up for a topple. When they're toppled, they just can't do anything. They're just stuck there. Yeah. Let's take out one more of these little guys.
Come on! We can definitely do this!
We can definitely do this.
Right, you're a lifesaver. That all you've got? Piece of cake!
One thing you'll notice, of course, is there is a lot of chatter. Hi, Max. Yeah, it is a late stream. Mostly because I worked a weird shift, and I want to start this as soon as possible. And that just happened to mean Tuesday evening. Let's see, there was a thing that popped up about something called the Collectopedia. Basically, you see these little glowing dots all around the world here. You pick them up, you get a random item. And you can use it to, well, I guess let's pop this open. So we go to the items, there's Collectopedia. And then you can just plop those random items in. Every time you fill in a row, you get a bonus item. And if you can fill in the entire page, you get another bonus item. One is never enough. I'm not going to go out of my way to fill them up on screen. I might do a little bit of it off stream. Which brings me to another thing I wanted to talk about. I wanted to keep these streams kind of story focused. So I'm going to try to keep myself from doing too many side quests, because so many side quests are usually just find a specific item and that's it. Or kill a bunch of an enemy type. A few have a little bit more meat to them, but they're pretty bare bones, so I'm not going to obsess about doing all of them for the viewing audience.
I've sold any parts I can't use.
All right, see you later.
So I'm going to try to avoid detours, because if I try to show everything on screen, then I'm going to be doing this until the end of the year, and that's an awful long time. Shops, sell loot. Alright, that's about accepting quests. Alright, I learned an art. Oh, it's not that. Okay, so let's... Oh, I can't even do anything about that. Okay. Alright, so, for example, there should be, this guy. So this is what a lot of the quests are. Got collection quests and hunting quests. If I were to 100% the game, which I've never done, yeah, it would take me at least 2 years. Well, I got more quests. I'm gonna at least pick them up. This guy wants me to take on a certain enemy. Should be... There's someone. Alright, she's just talking about grandsons are fighting. She's sending him biscuits. There's this affinity chart. That's like, so much going on there. Can I open that up here? Let's take a look at the affinity chart real quick. Okay, I guess I can't look at the affinity chart just yet. Oh. Alright, let's zoom it out a little. So around here there's this big old space that's going to fill up with all kinds of NPCs that we meet. Pretty much anyone that has a name rather than just resident or whatever is going to go in here, and they're going to be connected to other NPCs in different ways, and we'll be able to influence how they're connected. It's so much. Falcon there is right. You do always want to accept quests because they're a good source of experience. If you just keep doing them as you get them, it's a really good way to, you know, kind of stay over leveled. Let's talk to Rocco. Just to add her in. To him. Landmarks are for fast travel. The affinity charts are kind of not ideal, I would say.
Hi there.
Sometimes they're good for...
Hi there.
They give you a general idea of when someone is going to be active and a vague idea of where they're going to be because, well, for a lot of side quests, you'll have to go back to the NPCs to, you know, return them, or to turn them in.
Hi there.
God, this guy, he's got 4 different quests. Just stop it. That's another thing you'll see. Yeah, so much going on, and I'm getting distracted. Side quests are good to do because they'll keep you leveled pretty well throughout the course of the game. It's pretty easy to end up being maybe even a little bit over-leveled.
I can feel the power!
Which isn't a bad thing, it just means you don't have to do encounters anymore. They're not random encounters, because you can see all the monsters like on the map. But when you're a high enough level, they basically just ignore you, so you don't have to like fight them if you don't want to. I'm pretty sure it also scales the experience based on your relative level, so it becomes almost a waste of time, unless you want to get specific drops from them.
You idiots! What the hell are you playing at?
Uh-oh. The Colonel's gonna explode.
Let's,
Crash
there's
the
a
mobile
old square tash.
artillery into a house. How long have you been in the force?
Sorry, sir. It's just that we were trying to go as fast as we could, like you ordered. But it's impossible to get back to the military district in only 40 seconds.
I don't want any excuses. Champions don't whine, they win.
Yes, sir.
Now that's
You're
a
a
VG
disgrace to
advisor
the
line.
uniform. Are you forgetting the shame you brought on this force during joint maneuvers with Colony 6? Stick your back into it, maggots! Move it!
Yes, sir.
Get the artillery back to the military district, double time! Then I want 1,000,000 press-ups from both of you, and you better not stop until your biceps explode!
Colonel, we can't move the artillery.
What?
Don't worry, we won't see a whole lot of Colonel Vanguard here.
The impact of the crash damaged the ether conduction cable. The ether fuel proceeded to leak out, and now the cylinder is empty.
Well, change the cylinder then! Can't you even do something as simple as that?
But he's definitely got the air of a
Cylinders have all
drill
been
sergeant.
used up. It'll be 3 days until more come in, sir.
I told you to keep a stock of fuel in reserve!
Sorry, sir.
You're nothing but slackers!
Same old Colonel. At this rate, the men will all be dead before they see any action.
Alright, let's pick up some more quests from this guy. He's probably got a few. Yeah. Generally, if you see like a part 1 when someone gives you a quest, there's probably going to be parts 2 through 4 as well.
What's up?
And is that... Oh. Okay. I guess there were only 3. Anyway. Oh. More quests. Yeah. Well, hey, that looks familiar, doesn't it?
All right, Shulk. How are you?
Dixon! When did you get back to Colony 9?
Just now. I see you've been busy. Looks like your Monado research has been going well. I made the right choice leaving you in charge.
Your research notes really helped.
So you can activate it now then.
Well, anyone can activate it. The problem is controlling it.
Yeah, for everyone except him.
Yes. If anyone other than Dunban were
Wait,
able
there's
to
an
control
audio
the
echo?
Monado,
Shit,
we
if there
could
is, I have
surpass
no
any
idea.
military force in the world.
You think so? What are these hidden functions you mentioned?
It's still only conjecture, but it's starting to look like the Monado might be something far more significant than just a weapon for defeating Mechon.
I see. And the evidence to support your theory?
It's the symbol that appears in the center when it's activated. What I know is, the central piece is made from multi-layered glass. The symbol appears on the top layer, and each layer is constructed differently.
So it's possible that other symbols could appear on different layers.
Which means...
The Monado might conceal even more power. Am I right?
if we could just... unlock the Monado's power.
It shouldn't be, because I'm wearing
Dunban!
headphones.
Dunban!
Prioritize the most severely injured. Come on, get a move on.
Dunban!
Don't look like that. I haven't gone yet. Shulk. It was the Monado. It was controlling me. Even so, it saved us. Saved our future. Next, it will be up to you.
Dunban.
Well, I better get the supplies.
Is
delivered
anyone
to
else
the
getting
defense force.
echoing audio? Because that's really bizarre.
I'll drop round the HQ and see how they're getting on.
Okay then. I'll see you later.
Shulk, you're spending too much time in the lab. Either that or rummaging for junk in the scrapyard. It ain't healthy for a kid your age. That's why you're always looking so pasty. You should get out, get some fresh air once in a while.
That's
All right.
so weird.
I'm off.
Alright, I just clicked the thing off. I don't know if that helps. I guess we'll find out soon enough.
Dunban, are you awake yet?
Is it time to eat already? You didn't have to bring it yourself. You could have just called me.
Don't be silly. Do you want me to feed you?
Don't treat me like an invalid. I'm better than I was a year ago.
Much better. I really thought I lost you back then.
Yes. but now I'm almost well enough to handle the Monado again.
Dunban, don't say that. The Meccan have gone now. Oh, why would you say that?
Still there.
I just mean I'm
Weird.
prepared. Sorry.
Right.
Okay.
Live editing.
More importantly, eat up before it gets cold. I made something really special today.
Don't feel like you need to stay here then, Fiora. Go and make your next delivery.
Huh?
Well, I'm sure you'd like Shulk to try some while it's still hot.
That's okay. Shulk has no sense of taste. He'll say it's delicious even if it's stone cold.
In which case, today he would actually mean it.
Maybe.
I'm fine, Fiora.
So weird.
Off
I
you
don't
go.
know what it is. I don't know what it could be. I only have
Okay.
one audio source. Well, two, because of the microphone.
Dunban, thanks.
But the microphone's not picking up on the game.
I'm not finished yet. I have to be prepared to use the Monado again.
Alright, so, well, since I don't know why that was happening, let's meet Fiora. Fiora is Dunban's younger sister, and Shulk's childhood
Fiora.
friend.
Dixon,
Looks like you're in a hurry. Where are you off to?
I just thought I'd take Shulk some food. I'm on my way to the lab.
Shulk's not there right now.
Really?
I just sent him out to get some fresh air. You know where he'll have gone.
Outlet Park.
That's the one.
Okay. Thanks, Dixon.
Alright, It's so weird. I am concerned about that echoing, because there's just really no reason it should have been there, and I'm not hearing it on my end. Oh well. So something you do get to see in this game is that you're not always playing as Shulk.
I feel stronger.
You can play as Fiora, too.
I can do it. I know I can. One hit kill, or something.
Yeah, or something. Oh hey, we got something, we made progress towards a, one of the quests. I will say that for a lot of the hunting and the collecting quests, you don't actually have to go back to, whoever gave you that quest. As soon as you meet the requirements, it just completes automatically. You get the experience, the reward, the money, all that fun stuff, whatever you're supposed to get.
The Monado. It's the only sword that's effective against the Mechon armor. They say that before time began, it was wielded by the Bionis. The same Bionis that we all live on. It must have a secret. That's how Dunban was able to destroy so many Mechon. And why he lost the use of his right arm. If I can just unlock the secret of its power.
Shulk!
Fiora! This is great. It tastes so good.
Really?
It's amazing.
Oh, Shulk, you say that every day.
Not quite. It's always delicious. but today it's amazing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness. I used some special herbs and spices today.
Herbs
so if you
and
said it was
spices.
just the same as usual, I'd know for sure you had no sense of taste.
What?
Oh, nothing. Ah, the breeze feels so good.
Yeah. I'd forgotten what it feels like. I never thought it could be so quiet here.
You're spending too much time with Ryan. You're getting used to all the noise he makes.
Yeah, maybe.
It's so peaceful. You know, Shulk, I hope every day can be like this, always.
11 herbs and spices. I mean, we did meet the Colonel earlier.
Huh? The debris siren.
Strange. There hasn't been much falling lately.
There might be more on the way. The anti-air batteries can't protect us out here. Let's get back to the lab.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess we'll stay as Fiora for now. So that's stuff about how you can interact with your party members, like in battle, to recover them. Like if they've been toppled, you can pick them up. If their their tension falls down, if they're discouraged, you can encourage them again. There's that kind of thing. There's also this. These are always fun. These are heart-to-hearts. When characters have enough of a relationship, you can go to these special points throughout the world, and then they'll just have a nice one-on-one chat. Let's see. What was it? What was it indeed? So you do have to. You get two options. Well, you'll get two choices to make in every heart-to-heart, and depending on what choices you make, it can affect the status of your relationship between the two party members. So, I believe. Fiora and Dunban, ... is our correct answer. There it is. We had a big falling out. So Fiora and Dunban had a fight, and then Fiora was like, Shulk, I need company. Stay with me. That just sounds adorable. So you do get sometimes you get a clue of what kind of answer the other character is expecting. So I don't think it'll win any points with Fiora if Shulk says, oh yeah, you just wanted to go fishing. So we'll just say he kind of remembers. There, see? The choices you make during these conversations does also affect the course of the conversation. Just in small ways. And then at the end, you always get a big heart.
I need to be even stronger.
Ah, so much chatter. I'm sure I said this before, but there's a lot of chatter in this game, especially in battles and upon leveling up and all that. Let's take out this little bunnet.
Is everybody ready?
I'm ready! All right,
Yeah.
I'm feeling it. Good job, everyone.
We've definitely gotten stronger.
Alright, so the new thing that happens now is when we start a battle, as long as we just ready our weapons first, we get this timing thing. Oh.
Come on, we can do it.
I'm ready.
Time it right, you'll get a boost to your tension, or your encouragement, however you want to look at it, which makes your attack stronger, I think, and also improves your accuracy. Basically, you want to keep that high, is the long and short of it. We'll take a detour through the town. Why not? So here's another heart-to-heart location, but from the looks of it, I don't have the party members required. Let's see, I see a red exclamation mark here. And a white one.
Yes, no.
Alright, so wants to find a blue glass bead. Then where is it? Where is it? Oh, come on, camera, cooperate, please. Oh, I should have mentioned before, this game has really good jumping noises. I think I have to find the long way around. Nope, not quite there. It should be through here. No? God damn it. I know I said I was going to keep it focused on the plot, but I mean, it's right there. How could I just leave it, you know? Oh, there it is. Okay, so I found the thing. The quest is done. There we go. Problem solved. Just like it says. And there's another red exclamation mark, so I'm going to turn that one in too. Or at least get it. Alright. Behind this building, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay, I don't know who leaves a key there, but they did, and I found it, and problem solved. 2 problems solved, for that matter. So yeah, I'm gonna be trying to do these side quests off-screen, like I said, like I keep saying, because they just take... They're really important for things later on. Because every time you complete a quest in an area, it builds up your affinity for that area.
Good day.
And a lot of side quests that lead to important rewards tend to require high affinities in certain areas. You know what? Peppino, I want to add him to the map. He doesn't really have anything important to say, but he's on the map now.
Cool.
Right. And I guess we'll be picking up another quest here. He wants an egg. Just one egg, please. Oh yeah, here's the other nice thing about this game, or one of the many nice things about this game, is that when it switches from daytime to nighttime, and vice versa, the music changes. This guy lost his wedding ring. That seems bad. For him. But yeah, day and night are different arrangements of the same song, and it's nice, it's pleasant. Lake Magdalena. That's all he had for me. Okay. Yeah, the music changes are nice. Some are much more pronounced than others. But I don't want to get too far ahead of myself here. Hey, so remember how anyone can activate the Monado?
Ryan, what are you doing? Shulk. No, I'm just. Ryan!
Goodness.
Oh, Fiora, are you okay?
I'm fine.
It's broken.
What do you mean it's broken? Don't you care about me? I could have died.
You're not hurt, are you? The Monado can't cut people. More importantly, what were you thinking, Ryan?
Sorry, I came to ask a favor, but you weren't here. And I saw the Monado and...
I know I'm here a lot, but even I need fresh air sometimes. Is your body still feeling numb? We have to be very careful with the Monado. It's not a toy.
I know, man. I just wanted to touch it. Didn't know it would do that. Sorry. But is it true? The Monado really can't cut people?
The pattern in that circle. Or maybe it's a symbol. I think it shows which power the Monado has at the moment.
You think it's... a symbol?
Well, if I can find a way to increase the number of symbols, I should.
I'm sure that's all very clever. But why were you more worried about a machine than me, Shulk?
Well, I just explained why.
That's not the point.
Sorry.
I don't know if they've ever released any toy Monados in Japan, but they should. I'll take 8.
Look at you, worthless without the Monado.
Until I've scratched each and every one of you!
So, of course I want to get my revenge!
Your blade, it did not cut deep enough.
No!
So, how do y'all feel about visions of the future?
Shulk!
What on Bionis happened there?
Ryan. Fiora.
Are you okay? Does it hurt?
No. Ryan, when you held the Monado,
Did you see anything?
You know, like a blue blade made of light came out. Same as just now.
I don't mean that. A feeling like time had stopped. And then...
Time had stopped.
So... was it only me who saw that?
That sounds strange. Is it another Monado thing?
Who knows? Anyway, no matter how good a sword it is, that's what happens when you hold it. Looks like Dunban really is the only one who can use it.
I won't let my brother use it ever again. Not after what it did to him.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
Anyway, the point is I'm fine. To be honest, this has happened a few times before. I've been researching the Monado for a long time.
Shulk, don't act as if this is nothing.
Look, don't worry about it. Anyway, Ryan, what did you want to ask me about?
Oh, yeah. Old Square Tash has gone and put me on punishment duty. Fancy tagging along?
Punishment? The Colonel was pretty angry today. Did he hit you?
Well, whether he hit me is neither here nor there, really. Although, actually, he did end up hitting me. And that ain't all. He made me do 1,000 squats and sit-ups.
Whoa, nasty.
Yeah. Now I have to go all the way to the Magmel ruins and back.
So you have to go and collect the ether cylinders?
That's the one. They're used to power the mobile artillery. Looks like the damage has been repaired. They can't move without the ether energy. And it seems like the fueling station's all out of stock.
Is the mobile artillery that big machine that crashed in the residential district?
Yeah, probably.
You know your way around there, right?
Yeah. Okay, I'll go with you.
Yeah. Knew you would.
Hold on. The Magmel ruins are in Tephra Cave, right? I heard that there's a Mel lizard nest there. I couldn't take it if anything happened to Shulk. He's delicate. Not like you, Ryan.
What are you on about?
I'll be fine. I can take care of myself.
But...
Okay, I got it. I'll make you a promise. Shulk won't even get a scratch.
a promise doesn't mean much coming from you.
She don't trust me at all.
Nah, she doesn't mean it.
I mean, obviously the solution is to just have Fiora tag along as well, but I guess that's not an option. Alright, so cool. Now I can power up my arts, I can learn skills, so let me go into that real quick. Although first I do want to say I do think it's a little rude for Fiora to get mad at Shulk for not expressing enough concern, because Ryan literally asked if she was okay, and she literally had just said, "I'm fine." Okay, that's it. That's all I have to say about that. So skill trees. Basically, these are all named after character traits. As you level them up through, you know, combat, rewards, or side quests and whatnot, you get all of these passive bonuses. Each character has different sets. They give you all kinds of different rewards. So one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to switch Ryan to this enthusiasm tree so he can learn to equip heavyweight armor. Let's see, what do I want to do with this one? With Shulk here. These are mostly focused around healing. I'm trying to remember if he's got anything critical here. That would be good to have. Yeah, they call them trees, but they don't really branch off into other ways. Anyway, you can also level up your arts, you get a bunch of, you get points through battle and quests and whatnot. Spend them to increase the power of your arts. Usually, when you get a new art, you can only level it up to level 4, and then you need special manuals to raise them even higher. Yeah, integrity for Shulk to give everyone more experience from completing quests is a good idea. So I'm pretty sure that's his default. I'll double check just to be sure later. Anyway, so you have to buy the manuals to get skill levels or art levels 5 through 7, and then for 8 through 10, you usually have to find them either through just random drops from enemies, or a few places have like fixed locations where you can get them. Yeah. Alright, so let's double check. Because, yeah, alright. Integrity for Shulk. That scenario brings up another thing, is that there are 4th and 5th skill trees for every character. And they do have really good things to them, but you usually have to do a lot of work to get them. For example, for Shulk, you have to get the affinity for the Colony 9 region, like almost all the way up to max, which means you have to do basically every side quest in the area. Which is why I'm going to do that off stream. Let's see, other thing I can do is now I can finally fast travel, I'm pretty sure. So we see here the red flag is our destination. And when you get to a landmark, you can just fast travel to them whenever you want.
I can feel the strength!
As long as you're, not in battle. So I just got an achievement for doing that. I'm gonna get this quest item real fast. I mean, it's free money. And, alright, I did pass by that one. So many collectibles. Wait a second. Am I going the right way? Am I going the right way? I guess so. I mean, generally you just have to follow the arrow at the top of the screen. Maybe I'm not going the right way. I'm starting to think I'm going back towards... No, wait, Tephra Hill. And I want to go to Tephra Cave. Close enough. Alright, so I completed another quest just by the by.
Right! Let's do this! Let me at him!
Alright.
We can definitely do this! Aura! Right, you're a lifesaver! Let's keep up the pressure! Yeah, this is a good pace. I'm powering up!
Ooh, I got Stream Edge. Stream Edge is, oops. Stream Edge is a really nice skill. Gives Shulk an area of effects.
Yeah, this is a good punch. Not long now. Take this! Eat this! I'm powering up.
Alright, and what do you know? That even is a quest. And I didn't even realize it. That's the other reason why you want to just take as many quests as you can. There's no penalty for taking on a lot of quests. And a lot of them you just end up doing anyway. They'll just happen. Alright, this guy, he's ants.
We can't lose! This one's mine! Wow, down! Bomb! Split it! Eat this! Backslash!
Let's see, what other things can I talk about?
Cool. Let's keep this up!
Let's see. So, Ryan is the game's tank. His goal, if you ever play as him... I don't ever really play as him, to be honest. But his whole thing is to draw the aggro from enemies. Because he's big and bulky and he can take a few punches, no problem. I mean, his weapon is, you know, partially a shield, so he's built for that kind of thing. Oh, well, there was a soldier there who had more side quests to offer, but plot got in the way.
You forgot something. You will be needing the transport cases, right?
Fiora.
Ah, I'm coming along as well. I'd feel better going with you boys than sitting at home worrying.
If you're wondering how Fiora got here so
Let's
fast,
get moving.
well, she just used fast travel.
I knew she didn't trust me.
Looks like it.
To be fair, Ryan, I mean, you did just demonstrate your unreliability. Alright, party gauge. Alright, that... Oh, Jesus, stop it.
Yes?
Party gauges fill, when you deal, well, just kind of over the flow of combat. You get bonuses to it when you, when you use your arts in specific ways to give them their secondary effect. So Shulk, for example, has backslash, which does more damage if you attack the enemy from behind. Or he's got another move called a Slit Edge. If you attack the enemy from the side with it, it'll lower their defense as well. So, you know, things like that are what you need to do, what you'll have to do to meet these secondary effects. Pulling those off will fill up your gauge. The gauge comes in 3 bars. You need 1 bar to revive someone. If you get all 3 bars filled, you can do a chain attack, which is a whole separate thing that we'll probably get into later tonight. Yeah, Shulk is pretty much the team rogue, because you don't want him to draw aggro. He does eventually get an art that will reduce his aggro and power up his next attack. So it's usually a pretty good 1-2 combo to do that and then do backslash for some extra juicy damage. Let's see, this is about monster types. Monsters do come in different types. They'll pick up on you through different means. Some of them will hear you, so you want to just kind of walk past them. Others can see you, and then they'll attack. There's a third type that we don't have to worry about right now, but if you use specific moves around them, they'll aggro on you there.
Bring it on! Wow, down! How good
Stronger.
Eat this! I'm powering up!
Alright, so that's one thing down.
Let's keep up the pressure! Now it's right time!
Let's see. Oops.
Okay, guys. Now we're pulling together.
Yeah, I feel it too.
We can definitely do this!
The Shulk does also come with a healing move. It's not great. It's called light healing because it's, you know, just heals for light damage.
Right, let's do this. Let me at him.
Good luck, everyone.
But the convenient thing about this game is that
Man, what a bunch of jokers.
health refills like really quickly outside of battle. So it's not the kind of RPG where you have to like worry about your group's sustainability on these excursions. Okay. So there are all these caterpiles here. This is a unique one. Verdant Bluecle. That was one that was... we got a request to take down. So unique monsters... unique monsters will always aggro on you, regardless of your level. You could be like level 82 in here, and if that thing sees you, it will attack you anyway. But it is significantly stronger than the group, so we're just gonna mosey on around it. I agree with Scenario. It is evil. It is... it's really a lot stronger than level 10 implies it would be.
Okay, guys. Now we're putting together. Fiora! Nice attack! Yeah! Nice going!
I'm gonna go all out.
Not long now. We've almost got them!
All done. So tired.
So even if I do hit like level 10, I'm not gonna just come right back to fight that thing. It is not worth it. But fighting it does give you a cool, different battle theme. Maybe I can take out Mining Patrichev here. Let's give it a shot.
I can do it. I know I can.
Actually, let's take out this little guy first.
You're a lifesaver! Let's focus our efforts! Not a problem! Not long. Now is the right time!
I'm blurring.
Okay, so...
Bring it on!
Thank you. I can do it.
Let's go!
I know I can.
Eat this! I'm powering up! Eat this!
Let's see, what else is going on that I can talk about? Oh, shit. Well, there goes Ryan.
We haven't lost yet! Pull yourself together! Come on, Fiora! This isn't going well. Now it's Ryan time!
Ryan, you saved me.
Okay, guys. Now we're putting together.
I feel stronger.
Alright, so this turned out to go very poorly. That happens with unique monsters. If you die, you just go back to like the last landmark that you passed through. You don't lose any experience or anything like that. There it is. Yeah, this happens when you're, well, you die when your leader gets knocked out. If you have, your party gauge filled up, if you have at least one bar and at least one surviving party member, they can revive you. So that's cool. But yeah, like I said, there's just so much going on at once that a lot of it I just kind of, you know, take for granted. So once again, if you have any questions about anything, feel free to ask away. Ask anything about what's going on.
I know I can. We can do it. We're the best. We've definitely gotten stronger.
Alright, you know what? I found some armor, so let's equip some of it. Just for fun. It'll probably be worth equipping. Let's see, so... Alright, we'll definitely give Ryan the battle armor. And what else did I find? I found, what, like, boots? Alright, battle leggings. A straight upgrade for him. Same with the battle boots. One of the fun aspects of this game is that changing armor does change appearance. That's always fun. That guy's now guarding a silver treasure chest, which is rude. I don't feel like dealing with that. I'll take out this guy, though.
Right, let's do this.
Good luck, everyone.
Leave it to Ryan. Split edge. Okay, guys. Now we're pulling together. So this is what teamwork. I'm powering up.
I feel stronger.
Come on. How good are we?
I can do it.
You're a lifesaver.
I know I can.
Now it's Ryan's time. You're around.
Just a little more.
Oh, one thing I want to point out about
I'm feeling it.
That's gotta hurt.
like positional-based secondary effects is all that matters is what's happening or what things are like when you press the button for the attack. So like if you're behind the enemy, you press the backslash button and then it turns around before you actually hit, you're still going to get the bonus for attacking from behind. The whole topple thing does not work that way, which is really annoying. But, just work with what you got, I guess. Alright, so I could do a chain attack. You know what? Let's try it.
That's great.
Alright, so let's see how. Alright, so we'll do a chain attack here. For some reason we're going after that thing, and that's fine. Yeah. So key things about chain attacks is that, every art here has its own color, and if you use the same color art over and over, they're going to amplify in power up to 5 times. So let's see. We'll do bone upper.
My turn.
And then there's power smash.
Power smash.
Ah, I got the timing wrong.
That was great, guys.
Easy there, Ryan.
Alright, so I may have fricked it.
Let's go. Now it's Ryan time. Split edge. Wow, down.
Yeah, I fricked it. Oh well, this happens. That's why sometimes you'll want to hang on to your chain attacks. Because when you do use them, you do go through your entire meter. Maybe you want to keep your meter. Alright, so I'm going to level up my arts a little. We're going to level up Light Heal, because even though it's not spectacular, leveling it up does reduce its cooldown a little. Let's see, what is fun for Rhine? I like War Swing. War Swing is fun. Deals some extra damage on a shorter cooldown. Oh, I should have done... Well, damn. Oh well. Yora can get... She can get Power Smash. Man, screw Edge. What else can Shulk get? We'll level up Stream Edge. Because that increases the time that an enemy stance is broken. Oh. Alright, so still not strong enough to, oh, shit, I attacked that from the wrong angle.
Way to go, Shulk. I feel stronger. How good? Yeah! I can do it. I know
Let's
I
see,
can.
the other things I can mention.
Butterfly. You're a lifesaver.
So the little name card above the enemies, you can glean a lot of information from them. So, for example, the prom skeeter here, you see it's level 3, which means it is noticeably lower in level, noticeably weaker. these name cards are going to be color coded. So blue means it's weaker, gray means it's about equal, yellow means it's a bit stronger, red means it's a lot stronger, about 5 levels. Let's see. Well, we can maybe see it here with the Cellar Bugworm. So the Cellar Bugworm is 3 levels higher than the party, that's why its name is yellow. The Eater Caterpile is within that 3-level range, so that's why it's gray. The Cute one is outside that range, or it's at 3 levels weaker, that's why it's blue. The Cellar Bugger attacks on sight. And there's more there that one could explain. Here we go. So there's the Airvang here. Now, if you look at the red triangle, you'll see those 3 dots on either side at the top of the triangle. Those mean that if there are any other Vangs that get caught in a battle nearby, it will join the fight automatically. And I've accidentally attracted the attention of probably Cellar Bugworm, so I'm just gonna run away.
Make a run for it.
Just pretend that didn't happen.
Right, let's do this.
Good luck, everyone.
Leave it to Ryan.
I feel stronger.
Alright.
I can do it. I know I can.
Now it's Ryan's time.
What else can I talk about?
Fiora, nice one.
Turned up. Okay, cool.
Hey, don't hog all the glory.
I'm gonna go all out.
All these bonus points that I'm getting. Oh, right. So the colors of my arts here are not random. Nothing about these symbols is random, really. So the red ones mean that they are like a physical attack. Blue, like a light heal here, means that blue means that it's you know, like a buff or a heal, or another way of looking at it is that it targets an ally. Still too early. Can't see it right now, but there is a green one. Or wait, pink. I should talk about pink. Wait, hold on. Come on, Ryan. Hang in there. Pink means that it can inflict break. Green means that it can inflict topple. Fiora has a yellow one. That means it can inflict daze. Daze is kind of like topple. Ooh, jackknives. Daze is kind of like topple. It's like the next step after topple. Let's see, what does that give her? It gives her better attack, better auto attack, that's the key thing. Slightly better critical rate, slightly worse defense, and no blocking. Oh, that's fine, we'll put it on anyway. Just because. We'll see other art colors later on, for sure.
Are these the Magmel ruins?
Haven't you been here before?
Nope.
The Defense Force often uses it for training, but I come here to do research.
It's not really a place that people go.
Not surprising. There are monsters around here that use Mechon parts as armor.
Was this built by the Mechon?
I don't think so. There's a path for people to get in. It might have been a vehicle of some kind.
Like the Defense Force hover transports.
A vehicle? But it's so big.
It's amazing technology. I wonder what kind of people made it.
I ain't got a clue.
Let's keep moving. The ether cylinders are up ahead.
Right.
Alright. Okay, now it's telling me about fast travel. I could fast travel, but I don't feel like it right now.
Come on! Glad you're around.
Power smash! Chain attack would be good now.
All right, do it! Now it's right time.
I feel like I can beat anything.
Good thing I'm here. No? Anyone?
Piece of cake!
Yeah, that's enough out of you, Ryan. Alright, still not quite tough enough to make these things stop. I'm gonna figure out what's going on with my controller here and why I'm getting a tiny bit of drift.
Let's do it!
Now it's right time.
There's nothing around here that can beat us.
Good thing I'm here.
Alright,
No?
more jackknives.
Let's stay focused.
I'll pick up that collectible. Just picked up a rat. You know what? I'll even take a peek here. See if I've got not quite enough, but... Oh, cool. There's a road that's completed, so we'll take that. Which means now I guess I have to talk about another aspect of the game, another system. Who's got... There we go. So, our, weapons and armor have slots. Now I just got one, so we've got poison defense. So it reduces poison damage taken by 10%. So we'll just slap that on Ryan just because he's the only one who can wear it. That achievement name. Thanks, game. That hits the slot. Alright, so these are the mill lizards that Fiora was worried about. So you can see here, applying what I had said earlier, none of these are going to aggro on me, but if I attack one of them, I have to fight all of them.
This isn't going well.
No, don't give up.
And, oh boy.
Don't give up, Shulk.
I can still do it. Come on! Easy to run. Thanks! Alright, I'm feeling it. We can definitely do this.
I feel...
Oops. Well, I just lost a wall slide Winry. Or is it wall side? I already forgot. Reading is difficult. But I'm right back here, so, no big deal. Maybe I'll try to take out these lizards before the unique one shows up.
We can't lose! Leave it to Ryan!
Leave this fight to me.
Go.
How good a win!
How's that?
Timing was still too early. So the thing about the timing, quick time events, is that as a general rule, it's better to be late than early.
Take my hand. Nice one, Fiora. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm firing up. Choke. What's done is done. Move on.
Don't let it get to you.
Thank you.
Alright, so let's try chain attack.
Let's do this.
Alright, I'm gonna turn break.
Let's go. Right. I know.
Now, when you use your talent art, by the way, that's kind of a wild card, so you can use that to switch colors without losing your chain. But what I want to do is I want to topple this thing.
Wow, down! Fiora, it's up to you!
My turn. Hidden Thorn! We're not done yet.
Okay, my turn!
Alright, so...
Split edge! Not bad!
Alright, so I was able to turn it up to
This is how we do it.
4 digits.
I'm powering up! Alright, I'm feeling it!
I feel stronger.
Oh, right. So one of the cool things about a chain attack is that you get like a free use out of any of your arts.
This really ain't good. Stay strong. Take this!
No way.
Ha! Get up, Ryan. Now's no time. You can do it. Beat. This isn't going well. Come on, we can do it. Yeah, I'm powering up. Light heal. Eat this. Bong. Sorry. Now it's Ryan time. Hammer.
But you get a free heal or a free use out of any of your arts. It doesn't matter if you had just used it before the chain attack. It doesn't count as using it after the chain attack is over, so it's not like whatever you do use goes into a cooldown. The only limitation is that you can't use the same arts multiple times in a single chain attack. So I'm just picking up all these treasure chests. Because they're worth... Sometimes these items are worth it. Sometimes. But other than that, I'm just gonna not get owned again. That was enough for one night, I think. At least until the next thing comes along. Alright, so got to a new entrance and everything. Alright. Pick up another heart to heart. Add it to the list of things I can't do yet.
Right here. Thanks for the help, Shulk. I'll start collecting them up. You two hold on a sec.
It's full of ether cylinders. Hey, why do we have to come all the way here to get them? Isn't there an ether cylinder fueling station in the colony?
Well, refining the ether takes a long time down there. And sometimes cylinderization fails. And there are so many cylinders here for us already. It's more reliable than making them ourselves.
Right. And Colony 9's anti-air batteries and mobile artillery are standardized for these cylinders, so they can be used straight away.
I see. You know, this place is in good condition considering it's
So I hope you
empty.
like this
It might be
world
there's
building.
some form of technology being used to preserve it. It's just a shame we don't understand its secret.
Shulk?
But I'll solve it one day and show you. If it's just technology that someone created in the past, it's not incomprehensible. We'll come to understand it one day.
Don't go trying too hard. We can come and get ether cylinders whenever we need them. Besides, it's a good place for Defense Force training.
Yeah, so good that you didn't even want to come here without Shulk to back you up. Anyway, did you collect the cylinders?
Yep, all done. Thanks.
Just come by yourself from now on.
Shh, be quiet.
Are they Mechon?
I don't know. But it looks like we'll have to destroy them.
In that case, just leave them to me.
Alright, so now we've got some plot enemies to fight. They are technically unique, but they're not that big a deal. At least they shouldn't be.
I know I can.
Let's focus our efforts.
Okie dokie. Butterfly.
I'm feeling it.
Alright, so
I feel.
just switch to guard mode. Oh, that affects. Oh,
I know we can.
Right.
come on. Change targets.
I can do
At
it.
least finish what I started, you know?
Powering up.
So, where's that smile?
Now it's right
I feel
time.
stronger.
Oh,
Everything's gone blurry.
no, I thought this would be easy enough.
Eat this. Yeah. You like that?
You wouldn't want to let us down now. Butterfly.
Now we're getting started. And nothing's gonna stop us.
At this point, I almost want to, ooh, jeez. I almost wish I could start a chain attack just so I could get the free heal. And, Telco Shulk. Oops. So maybe I should have been doing, more just random fighting along the way. At least it's not terribly far. Actually, you know what? Oh, shit. I just had to walk into the battle zone, didn't I?
2 of them. Take them down one at a time. Now we're pulling together.
Yeah, I feel it too, Shulk. I can do it. I know I can.
Just gonna use as many arts as I can.
Fiora, get in there. Yeah, nice going.
I'm gonna go all out. Butterfly.
Fiora, glad you're around.
Alright, so let's do a chain attack.
Here we go.
I know last battle I said I wanted to do, you know,
Take this. Right.
get the free heal out of it, but this time I'm just gonna go in all in on the damage. So we'll do War Swing, because that hits a bunch.
Fiora, it's up to you.
Alrighty.
And then Power Smash.
Power smash.
Damn it. It's still too early.
Nicely done. Perfect. Let's go. Okay, guys. Now we're pulling together.
There, see? Easy every time.
Fiora, are you okay?
I'm fine. How about you?
I'm alright. Thanks to you and Ryan.
What on Bionis were those? I've never seen anything like them.
Could they have been Mechon?
No. I think they were something left by the civilization that built this vehicle.
They didn't seem like Mechon to me. But why did they only show up now?
I don't know. But they were probably built to protect this place. They might have been activated in response to something. But I don't think that something could have been us.
Please, let's go back. I don't want to be here anymore.
Me neither. And we've already got the ether cylinders.
Huh? What's going on?
Uh-oh.
Listen, what is that?
That sound.
In the sky. Oh, it's a...
This can't be.
No way. Mechon.
How? Didn't my brother destroy them all a year ago?
Oh,
Could that
Fiora.
defense mechanism have
Of course he
responded to the
didn't.
Mechon?
Let's get back to the colony. Come on.
Alright. So you can't save at any time. Oh. Who just gave me a host? Oh, Axe Deft. Thank you. Alright, so let's drop a save. Generally, you can save at any time, but the game will give you saves at important plot points as well. Like, just prompts, like, kind of reminders.
Hey, this siren, it sounds different.
Yeah, isn't this siren too?
It can't be.
You know things are bad when Siren 2 is going off.
One large mechon, 10 carriers, and an unknown number of units emerging from the carriers.
You idiots! Why didn't you see this lot until they were right on top of us?
But sir, we thought the mechon had all been wiped out.
Oi! What's happening? Respond! As the air batteries 1 to 3, why aren't my targeting systems online? Don't let a single one into the colony! Assemble everyone who can fight. Evacuate the civilians to the shelter. Get a move
Yes,
on!
sir. Fire at will!
So yeah, suddenly Mechon.
We got it! No, wait! What the? Our weapons don't work on them at all! What type of mechon is that? I've never seen one like it!
You slackers, fire! Shoot it down!
So it might not be readily apparent, but that big Mechon is significantly different. It kind of had a humanoid face to it. The other Mechon don't have humanoid faces. I mean, they kind of have faces, I think. Some of them do. But now, I don't think I'll be allowed to fast travel. Yeah, no. Landmarks unavailable. Could have sworn there's a way to open up the map that you're in with one button press. And there is, okay. Now, if I'm feeling gutsy, I could just drop down into the water below. In fact, that's what I'm gonna do. Just, hop right down.
Oh yeah! That's what I'm talking
Oh, look at that.
about.
I got an achievement out of it, which meant that I got experience, which was just enough to push me over to the next level. I mean, that was clearly a wise decision that I absolutely did not know I was going for. Shadow Eye, that's his art for lowering his aggro, so yeah, well, not yet, actually, because I want to improve my healing a little bit. Yeah, hi, Act F, good? No, it's fine, I didn't actually die. There is fall damage in the game, but if you hit water instead, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Never mind that from heights like that, it would probably be like hitting concrete anyway. It's fine. Well, let's add lacerate. That sounds rude.
Right! Let's do this! Let me at him.
I'm gonna go all out.
I'm really feeling it. Yeah, Shulk. Get stuck in.
Get stuck in. That's a phrase. Oh, hey, there's an item I needed for a quest anyway. Since I am apparently a little underleveled, I guess I'll do that other quest here.
can do it! I know I can!
It's over!
Alright.
Should be okay if we fight like this.
Light driver, ooh. Drivers are what Ryan likes to use, so let's pop that in on him. Because anything is going to be an improvement over his default. I mean, just look at the difference in auto attack damage. His minimum is almost, it's over 50 points higher than his old maximum, so we'll just add that in. Thank you. Got a cool new look for his weapon. Although I suppose if it ever comes down to it, you don't want to get too bogged down in auto attack damage, because that's literally all it is it's just your basic attacks. I don't believe it affects your art in any way. You know, unless the weapon has slots and, you know, the slots improve your art somehow, but you know, don't stress too much about the auto attack is what I'm trying to say. If it gives you better benefits from other things, then that's the important part. Like how that new driver for Ryan also improved his defense.
They're eating people!
It's horrible!
Is Dunban okay?
Fiora, go and check on him.
Okay.
Alright, gotta watch out for Dunban, because Dunban is still not exactly firing on all cylinders.
Let's give it one.
Okay, so now we're gonna fight Mechon, and we don't have the Monado at all, so we're gonna have to do a special trick. As it says here, the only way we can do it, or the only way we'll be able to do any damage, is if we can topple it first. And until that happens, god damn it.
Alright, I'm feeling it.
Ryan, what were you thinking? So until I can topple it, as you can see, still doing only 1 point of damage per attack. Attacks do still fill my talent art, or my talent gauge. Oh wait.
Alright, I'm feeling it. Backslash! I'm powering up. We can definitely do this. Dream Edge! Yeah!
There we go. That was really a tutorial kind of fight. Like, I didn't even have to actually destroy it.
See? Didn't stand a chance.
It's not that easy. We've disabled it, but only for now. It'll reactivate soon. Where's Dunban?
He's gone. I can't find him anywhere.
What? He ain't fitting us to face these things.
Ryan, let's get to the lab.
The lab? Of course. The Monado's there.
Exactly. The Monado can take out Mechon.
Alright. Alright, so the game is telling me that it's okay to run away from, you know, some of these enemies because they're really strong, and I don't have the wherewithal to stand up against pretty much all of them at this point. Even this guy, I'm just going to ignore him. I'm going to ignore him as best as I can, anyway. There's a quest item thing over there. I'm just going to ignore that. Yep. Slip right on through. See, there's nothing wrong with running away from some enemies.
You blasted Mechon! You think you can do what you want in our colony?
The Colonel! The guys!
Men! Don't give up this position! Yes, sir! Run and I'll kill you myself! What the hell are you? A Mechon with a face? Grin at
I
me.
mean, he does have a face.
What? Just didn't even dent it.
Oof. Sure is wreaking havoc, though. All right. But we're almost there. We've almost found Dunban. Or...
The Colonel! The guys! I'm gonna destroy every last one of those damn Mechon!
I guess we couldn't quite get there in time.
Shulk! The entrance!
No! We'll never get in there now!
Wait. Let me think here. Ryan, Fiora! There's still the mobile artillery.
Right! If we recharge it with those ether cylinders we collected, we can blast our way in!
It's in the residential district.
Great.
Alright, this is it. Time to avenge the Colonel and the boys!
Alright. So now we just gotta hightail it across the bridge and go to the other side, to where the residential district is. Or at least approach it.
What the?
Shulk! More from behind!
Yeah, but things are not looking great.
Right. Looks like you and I will have to cut a path through them.
Looks like it.
Fiora, Ryan and I will open up a path. Then you can run through.
You two can't do this by yourselves. I want to fight as well.
Get through. We'll be right behind you.
But Shulk...
A year ago, Dunban and the Defense Force fought hard to protect the colony and all of us Homs. Now it's our turn to repay them.
Please, Fiora.
Shulk... Ryan...
Don't look so worried. We'll just get rid of these ones. Shulk won't get a scratch.
Okay, I believe you.
Go now, Fiora.
Ryan,
Huh?
you take care too.
Of course! Looks like she trusts me after all.
I told you.
See, they're all friends. That's great. Alright, so... we do have to worry about all of these, though. Come on. Oh, damn it. Again with the poor timing on my part.
What? Ryan? Too quick for me. What? What? Come on!
Alright, well, thanks for tuning in for a little while. You know, I do upload these on YouTube, so you can always check it out later. You know, when you have time. You know, no pressure or anything. Because there's a lot to digest in this game anyway, so... Oh, shit, come on. There we go.
Powering up. Now it's right time.
I'm so mad about the timing. It takes so long for Ryan's topple cooldown. I hate it.
So this is what teamwork is. Alright, I'm feeling it. Thanks. I missed. Shulk. Forget it. Hit him hard next time. Thank you. Boom. Shadow up. Yeah. Alright, now tear him up. Okay, Ryan. Let's go.
Right.
I'm powering up. What? Boom. What? Come on. Let's focus our efforts. I'm on it. Wow, down. Take this. I'm turning up the heat. You're really getting into this, right? Now it's right.
There we go, see?
I missed. No good. Stream edge. Boom. We can definitely do this. Hey, what?
All these attacks just bouncing off.
I'm powering up. What? Oh no! Shulk! Forget it. Hit him hard next time. Thank you. Now it's right time. Bring it on.
Let's see, that should be enough time.
Let's go! Hey! Wow, down!
Thank God.
Take this! Alright, how's that? Shulk!
Oh, perfect. Now I can even do a chain attack and we can finally move on with our lives.
Let's do this! Scream it! Right! Yo! Wow, down! In your face! We did it!
Oh God. Finally. I think I said it earlier how the timing there is actually
You never cut out for this stuff.
important for break and topple and whatnot.
You're too out of breath.
Unlike position.
Persuade me. Tell me about it.
That part sucks. Anyway, still got a fight going on.
Right, behind you. Get out of here! Shulk, don't be stupid! Hold on! The Monado!
Sorry I kept you waiting.
Down back! Whoa, yeah! The Monado! So this is why you weren't at home. I thought so. This is what I was waiting to see.
Ready, lads?
Alright, so now we've got Dunban, and he's kind of forcing himself here, but we're just gonna let him. Now that he's got the Monado.
You're a lifesaver. The time is now.
Alright, cool. So now he's enchanted the party. Now everyone can deal damage to Mechon, and in fact, deal a little bonus damage. I'll probably get a chance to look at that later.
Nice one, Dunban. You didn't waste any time on them Mechon.
Shulk, where's Fiora?
The residential district. We said we'd meet her there.
Looks like we'll have to take the long way round.
All right. Then we cut through the commercial district.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so I guess now we can...
But we mustn't be careless.
Oh, cool, I'll take Soldier Pike. That should be another of Ryan's weapons. So let's see. So you can see here it is stronger. It has higher auto attack damage. It also has lower auto attack damage. It's got a wider variability. But it also has lower defenses. So I'm not going to use that. Because Ryan needs defense. He needs all the defense he can get. So he can tank these things.
Just what I needed. Don't mess with the best.
You can also see there that Dunban is twice Shulk and Ryan's level, even though he's hurt. I think he did level down, technically? I mean, he was hurt. Like, really bad. He pushed his body way too far, trying to use the Monado. He's doing it again now. You remember, right? He couldn't even use his right arm to hold a spoon. Now it's about getting to safety. Now, see, there it is. He pushed himself way too far.
Can't take any more of the Monado.
But I must! I don't have a choice!
Ooh.
Ryan's right. You can't go
That's
on like
usually not a
this.
good sign.
Shulk!
Dunban.
Hey!
This time, it's my turn.
Shulk! No! It'll kill you! Shulk!
What's happening?
What? Well, he just got owned.
What the?
Wow, Shulk's pretty awesome.
How could this be? Shulk is using the Monado.
What was that? Shulk, more company.
Ryan.
Right. Right, Dunban. I got your back.
Shulk, do you feel all right?
Luckily, Dunban had
okay,
another
but there
regular
was
sword
something strange.
in backup.
Just now, it was as if I could see into the future. Is this another power of the Monado? See into the future? What are you saying?
Are you certain, Shulk?
Yes.
I see. I remember Dixon saying that the Monado had a hidden power.
Could this be it? What?
Don't think about it now! Just believe what the Monado showed you and fight! Got it!
Alright, so let's take a look at things now. So now Shulk has the Monado. You can see there it is on his back, and he's going to have the Monado for the rest of the game. Because he's our main character. And I do want to say that it is interesting, you know, just from a narrative point, that all this time they thought that Dunban was the only one who was able to use the Monado, and he could make it work and use the most basic abilities. You know, he could swing it around, he could enchant his allies.
We can definitely do this! Prepare for the next fight. Let's stay focused.
Look at how much more effective he is. Alright, so I guess I gotta beat up this big guy.
Okay, guys, now we're putting together. So this is what... Alright, we came through.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Still can't fast travel,
Let's
though.
keep this up.
Can I? Probably not. No. See, now I can just go through the Mechon like they're butter.
We can definitely do this.
Oh, come on.
Like that. Done back. Nice one. Hey, don't hog on the glory. Leave this to me.
Alright, an achievement for opening so many treasure chests, I suppose. And I could go back and look, but, nah. Am I even going the right way? I don't rightly remember. I guess it's approximately the right way. Because I think I want to go back towards the residential districts. I'm already forgetting. Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, I forgot it was blocked off that way. God damn it. That's okay. Just means an excuse to play this game for a little bit longer. That's all. And maybe finally check out this quest item here. It's been up here this whole time. Or I would if I weren't engaged in combat.
Definitely do this. Piece of cake.
Broken parts. What the hell? Where is it? I guess maybe it's not. No, wait, it should be here. I'll probably have to go around the back and go up the stairs. Where the hell is the back? Oh, that's right, I gotta go through here. Except I can't. Okay, I've been on a fool's errand, a wild goose chase. It's fine, I'm just gonna run away. God, I forgot that it actually blocked off that one entrance to the residential district. I forgot I had to go all the way around. Oh, boy. I guess that's just my own memories of the game getting in the way. Again, just weave right through enemies. It's totally valid.
Whoa! This is massive! That metal, it has a face. That don't mean nothing. That's right. Not when we have the Monado.
Alright. Metal face.
Don't think you're tough just because you're big. Monado,
Alright, so let's enchant the party.
We're counting on electric gutbuster. What?
And that's interesting. I still can't seem to do much damage.
Okay, guys. Now we're pulling together. We can definitely do this. What?
Insolent. Dunban! What's done is done. Move on.
Don't let it get to you.
Nicely done.
What? Like heal.
The time is now.
Alright, let's try the Buster attack. Even the Buster didn't do anything.
Behold the power of the Monado. Backslash.
Uh-oh. Last resort.
The Monado! It's not working! Oi! What do you mean?
How can that be? The Monado should cut through Mekon with ease.
It should. It's very interesting, but it's not.
What is that light? Other Mekon don't have that. Could that light be why the Monado has no effect?
Sure! Right! Get down! Stay back! I'll take it from here.
No! You can't take any more!
Everyone, get away right now!
Fiora!
What did I just... Fiora! Get back!
I won't let you hurt any more people. We will save Colony 9!
Fiora! Get out of here! Run!
You want more?
Fiora! I'll kill you!
So we'll say, I do think it's a little rude what just happened there. I mean, that was basically the only girl that we've met in this entire game so far, and things aren't looking too good for her. Alright.
I'm feeling it. Sounds perfect for a
Alright,
change.
so we have to use a chain attack if we want to actually topple. metal face here.
Ryan, you're up! Yo! Going down! Dunban, leave it to me!
So, do
Steel strike!
that too.
Good job, everyone! Nicely done! We did it! Now it's wine time! Come on! Beat!
Oh, just in time for the music to stop, too. Before it started the second loop.
Get back here! No!
So, all that happened.
Fiora.
The breeze feels so good.
Yeah. I'd forgotten what it feels like. I never thought it could be so quiet here.
You're spending too much time with Ryan. You're getting used to all the noise he makes.
Yeah, maybe.
It's so peaceful. You know, Shulk, I hope every day can be like this, always.
Well, maybe if she hadn't said that.
Hey. Have you been to see Dunban?
Yeah.
I just can't do it. You got more guts than me.
Not at all. It was him that consoled me.
Oh. I guess that's the type of guy he is.
Yeah. Even without the Monado, he's the strongest person I know.
Shulk, how are you holding up?
I'm fine, but you...
I will shed no tears.
Huh?
A year ago, I felt the same sense of deep loss that I do now.
The Battle of Sword Valley.
After that battle, many of my friends did not make it home. While I was being brought here on that stretcher, they were all I thought about. But I decided I would not cry. Everyone who died in that war had something they wanted to protect. Family, friends, loved ones, their home. So they fought to protect them. And we won. No matter how painful, no matter how hard, it's nothing to be sad about. I decided that there and then.
Dunban.
Shulk, Fiora would tell you the same thing. She wanted to protect us. Or rather, she wanted to protect you. And you're alive now, so I will not cry.
Okay.
Remember the gift of life that Fiora gave you, and treasure it.
I can't say that I understand, but I hope to, someday.
That is all I ask. Believe me, I'm always just trying to understand.
Treasure the gift of life that Fiora gave you. He's one of a kind, that Dunban.
I've made a decision.
Huh?
My purpose in life. I will pursue that faced Mechon.
Shulk.
They attacked our colony. Killed Fiora. I will find that Mechon. Find it and destroy it. Destroy them all. What are you laughing at?
Sorry. It's just a bit weird. I never thought you'd be the one to say it.
So you agree?
Course, man. I'm just surprised you came out with it first.
You thought I'd try and talk you out of it. That's not what Fiora would want. That sound right?
Yeah. Something like that. I thought you'd give me a hard time.
In my head, there are two versions of me. One of them is saying that. It's telling me, listen to what Dunban said.
What about the other one?
It keeps shouting, make them pay. Destroy every single one of them. And it won't stop getting louder.
That doesn't sound like you. Sure it ain't my voice in there?
Might be. It's a bit of a loudmouth.
There you go then. So, when are we heading off?
Right now.
Perfect. Right then.
Yeah.
Look after yourselves, boys. As soon as this heals, I'll be right behind you. And then we will seize our destiny. Together.
All right, so yeah, it was a very dramatic turn of events, I would say. And let's see, system save. Let's just see where things end up here. All right. Well, we're gonna watch this just so I can get to a point where I have free control again.
No! Huh? Oh.
It's all very well going after that metal-faced Mechon, but shouldn't we have some kind of plan?
How about checking out Colony 6?
Colony 6? The only other Homs colony left.
Colony 6 is on the way to Sword Valley, where there's supposed to be a Mechon base. If that's where they came from, maybe the people in Colony 6 saw something.
Good point. They might even know something about that metal-faced Mechon. So, we go past the Magmel ruins and up through Tephra Cave. Then we should arrive at the Bionis knee.
Yeah, and if we can get to the knee, it ain't far to Colony 6, right?
Sounds like a plan. Let's head to Colony 6.
Alright, so, that's maybe a little bit weird for a break point. But, the main thing that I did this for, I'm just saving a second slot. Now that I have free control again, I'm going to be able to use my free time to, you know, play some more, do those side quests, maybe do some grinding and all that fun stuff that would take up a precious stream real estate. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just replay that those cutscenes again at the start of the next stream. I don't know. Yeah, that's probably for the best. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Play it by ear. I'm making all of this up as I go along. So thank you to everyone for watching. Thank you to you know, the new followers. Especially because this is such a late time for me to be streaming. Next time I stream, I haven't decided on the day yet, but it is going to be at a more normal time. I promise. Or at least normal for me. It might be a little early for some of you. We'll see. Either way, once again, thank you. I look forward to sharing this game with all of you and gushing about it all the while, because, oh my god, there's so much I could gush about. But that'll have to wait until next time. So, yeah, hope to see you all next time, whenever that is. Remember, you can always follow me on Twitter if you aren't already, because I'll usually pin a tweet as soon as I know when the next stream is going to be. And as for the rest, hope you all just have a good night.